British Cruiser SHOCKS 2026 Bonneville Speedmaster Review. The cruiser world thought it had every category locked down. Big American 5 twins on one side, budget middleweights on the other. And then the 2026 Triumph Bonneville Speedmaster rolled in and quietly shattered expectations. Because this isn't just another chrome-heavy boulevard bike trying to look nostalgic. It's a precision-engineered British cruiser that blends heritage, torque, comfort, and attitude in a way that feels almost unfair to the competition. If you think cruisers are all the same in 2026, this machine is about to prove you wrong. At first glance, the Speedmaster looks like it was carved from a classic motorcycling dream. Low-slung stance, deep, sculpted tank, sweeping exhaust pipes, chunky front tire, that unmistakable Bonneville silhouette refined into cruiser form. But look closer, and you notice something different. The detailing is surgical. The paint depth feels premium. The brushed metal finishes aren't flashy. They're deliberate. Triumph didn't just build a cruiser. They built a statement. It whispers confidence rather than shouting for validation. Underneath that timeless design sits the heart of the beast, Triumph's 1,200cc high-torque parallel twin engine. And here's where things get dangerous. This motor doesn't behave like a traditional cruiser V-twin. It delivers thick, immediate torque from low RPM, but it keeps pulling smoothly through the mid-range with surprising urgency. Crack the throttle and you don't get a lazy rumble. You get controlled aggression. It's refined, but it's alive. The Speedmaster feels eager without being intimidating, powerful without being overwhelming. Underneath that timeless design sits the heart of the beast, Triumph's 1,200cc high-torque parallel twin engine. And here's where things get dangerous. This motor doesn't behave like a traditional cruiser V-twin. It delivers thick, immediate torque from low RPM, but it keeps pulling smoothly through the mid-range with surprising urgency. Crack the throttle and you don't get a lazy rumble. You get controlled aggression. It's refined, but it's alive. The Speedmaster feels eager without being intimidating, powerful without being overwhelming. The 2026 refinements take that experience even further. Throttle response feels sharper yet smoother, thanks to updated ride-by-wire tuning. Fueling is buttery at low speeds, making parking lot maneuvers and urban cruising effortless. But once the road opens up, the engine reveals its second personality. Strong roll-on acceleration that makes highway passing feel almost too easy. It's the kind of power that builds trust quickly. You don't fight it, you flow with it. And then there's the sound. Triumph has mastered the art of parallel twin character, and in 2026, the exhaust note feels perfectly tuned. It's deep and throaty at idle, building into a rich mechanical growl under throttle. Not obnoxious, not artificial, just honest. It sounds like a machine built with intent. For riders who crave personality without excessive noise, this balance hits perfectly. Comfort is where the Speedmaster quietly dominates. The forward-set foot controls stretch your legs into a relaxed cruiser posture, while the wide handlebars fall naturally into your hands. The seat, low and sculpted, keeps you grounded and confident. For 2026, subtle padding improvements enhance long-distance support. Add the optional touring screen and passenger backrest, and suddenly this British cruiser transforms into a capable weekend getaway machine. It's versatile in a way many cruisers struggle to achieve. Handling is where skeptics usually pause. It's a cruiser, they say, it won't corner. And that's where the Speedmaster surprises everyone. Thanks to a well-balanced chassis and quality suspension components, it leans into curves with confidence. The front end feels planted, the rear suspension absorbs imperfections without wallowing, and the overall ride quality feels composed. You're not scraping pegs at every turn, you're carving with poise. For riders who want cruiser style without sacrificing cornering fun, this is a game changer. Technology integration on the 2026 model feels purposeful, rather than overwhelming. Multiple riding modes allow you to tailor throttle response and traction control. Cruise control comes standard, making highway miles effortless. The instrument cluster blends analog charm with digital precision, giving you essential information without clutter. Triumph understands that cruiser riders want connection, not distraction. Braking performance matches the bike's refined personality. Dual front discs provide progressive stopping power with excellent feel at the lever. ABS works seamlessly in the background, never intrusive, but always ready. Hard stops remain stable and controlled. It's another reminder that this isn't just about looks, this is about engineering discipline. Visually, the 2026 Speedmaster offers color options that feel bold yet tasteful. Deep metallic finishes shimmer in sunlight, while darker schemes emphasize its muscular silhouette. Chrome accents are used sparingly, highlighting curves without overpowering them. Every angle looks intentional. Park it next to bulkier cruisers, and it feels leaner, sharper, almost athletic. The riding experience itself feels uniquely balanced. Around town, the Speedmaster glides with low-end torque and manageable weight. On open highways, it settles into a relaxed, steady rhythm. On winding backroads, it wakes up and surprises you. Few cruisers manage to juggle all three environments so convincingly. What truly sets the 2026 Triumph Bonneville Speedmaster apart is identity. It doesn't pretend to be American. It doesn't imitate Japanese minimalism. It carries British heritage proudly, blending classic DNA with modern precision. It feels authentic. In a market saturated with imitation, authenticity stands out. For newer riders, the approachable seat height and predictable power delivery make it inviting. For experienced riders, the torque-rich engine and capable chassis keep it engaging. It bridges experience levels effortlessly. And here's the twist. This bike doesn't rely on outrageous displacement numbers to win attention. It wins through balance, through refinement, through character. The Speedmaster doesn't try to dominate with size. It dominates with feel. Long-distance comfort, weekend attitude, weekday usability. It's all here. The 2026 model refines rather than reinvents, polishing an already strong formula into something sharper. It feels like Triumph listened carefully to riders and adjusted accordingly. In a world chasing extremes, bigger engines, louder styling, more screens, the Speedmaster proves that evolution can be more powerful than revolution. It stays true to its roots while embracing modern expectations. So here's the question nobody expected to ask in 2026. Is this the cruiser that blends heritage and performance better than anyone else? The answer might surprise you. The 2026 Triumph Bonneville Speedmaster doesn't shout. It doesn't beg. It simply rides in, perfectly balanced, and lets the experience speak for itself. And once you feel that torque, hear that growl, and lean into that first confident corner, you realize something powerful. This isn't just another cruiser. It's a statement.